Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best mini PC. Starting at number 5. Asus ROG Zephyrus G14. The new version of the Zephyrus G14 for 2022 impresses us once again with its well-balanced spec and excellent gaming performance. Seriously, this thing shreds through frames up to its 120Hz refresh rate, and it's great for much more than gaming, too. We checked out the version with AMD's RX 6800S under the hood, though there is an option for an RX 6700S for a chunk less cash. Arguably, that cheaper option sounds a bit better to us, as the high-end one can get a little pricey and close in on the expensive but excellent Razer Blade 14. It's not helped much by its 32GB of DDR5-4800 RAM in that regard, though we do love having all that speedy memory raring to go for whatever you can throw at it. Coming at number 4. Alienware M17 R5 AMD. One thing I love about Alienware is the company's unrelenting confidence in its new products. Whether that's boasting about a desktop being a benchmark bruiser, or releasing one of the slickest OLED gaming monitors to date. So, when I get offered the chance to check out the new Alienware M17 R5, it has dubbed the most powerful 17-inch AMD Advantage gaming laptop, how can I pass that up? Powering the Alienware M17 R5 is an AMD Ryzen 9 6900HX and Radeon RTX 6850M x T combo that, on paper, seems like a slam dunk for Team Red. It's also the first gaming laptop we've tested with an RTX 6850M x T, and so I was stoked to see how it stacked up against laptops with an RTX 3070 Ti and even RTX 3080 Ti mobile GPUs. At number 3. Asus ROG Strix Scar. There's absolutely no question you can buy a much more sensible gaming laptop than this, but there is something about the excesses of the ROG Strix Scar 17 that make it incredibly appealing. It feels like everything about it has been turned up to 11, from the overclocked Euro, which is as beastly as it gets a Euro, to the gorgeously speedy 360Hz screen on the top model. Asus has pushed that little bit harder than most to top our gaming laptop benchmarks, and top the benchmarks of the best gaming laptops it does, thanks in the main to the GeForce RTX 3070 Ti that can be found beating away at its heart. This is the 150W version of NVIDIA's new Ampere GPU, which means it's capable of hitting the kind of figures thinner machines can only dream of. You can draw on NVIDIA's excellent DLSS, where implemented, to help hit ridiculous frame rates, too. And if that's not enough, you can also grab this machine kitted out with an RTX 3080 Ti too. Number 2 of my list. Acer Predator Helios 300. We loved Acer's Predator Helios 300 during the GTX 10 series era, and the current generation Helios still manages to punch above its weight class compared to other $1,500 laptops. It may not be the best gaming laptop, but it's one of the best value machines around. The newest version of the Helios packs an RTX 3060 GPU and a sleeker form factor without raising the price significantly. It also has a 144Hz screen and smaller bezels, putting it more in line with sleek thin lights than its more bulky brethren of the previous generation. The only real drawback is the diminutive SSD, although the laptop has slots for 2 SSDs and an HDD, which makes upgrading your storage as easy as getting a screwdriver. You often need to get handy with the upgrades at this end of the price spectrum, and the Helios 300 is no different in that respect. And number 1. MSI GS66 Stealth. The MSI GS66 is one hell of a machine. It's sleek, slick, and powerful. But it's not NVIDIA Ampere's power without compromise, however. MSI has had to be a little parsimonious about its power demands to pack something as performant as an RTX 3080 into an 18mm thin chassis. The top GPU is the 95W version, which means it only just outperforms a fully unleashed RTX 3070, the sort you'll find in the Gigabyte Aorus 15G XC. But it is still an astonishingly powerful slice of mobile graphics silicon. It can get a little loud, but thankfully, you have the benefits of all the NVIDIA Max-Q 3.0 features at your disposal. This includes Whisper Mode 2.0, which will bring gaming down to barely audible levels, for when you want to be stealthy. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.